How's it going, ladies and sirs? I'm Timmy from N.O.P.E, and I'm excited to bring to you a new weekly series, DC Saturday. Someone in the N.O.P.E community will narrate a story starting with DC Rebirth, and if you do any past storylines, it will probably be in our other show, Comic Book Look Back. So go check that out when you're done with this one, perhaps, if you want, if you got time. I know most of you are wondering what DC Rebirth even is. To oversimplify for the sake of getting to the Batman, DC Rebirth is a way for DC to make old fans not feel left out with stories and characters that have always been in flux anyways, while at the same time bringing in newer readers. We open with Alfred struggling to pick an avocado, but after successfully doing so, is summoned to the door due to the doorbell being rung. Alfred opens the door and asks, "Can I help you?" The young man informs Alfred he is here about an offer. We then cut to Batman, crashing through a window and gliding right towards Calendar Man, who is firing two large guns at the Dark Knight. He tells Batman it's too late, and that he can't stop the seasons from turning. "The spores, if they get out," Batman says, before being interrupted by a few more shots from Calendar Man, who is screaming they will. Batman then appears behind Calendar Man, delivering a strong blow and knocking him unconscious. He then stands and says, "Jim, the heir." By Jim, he means Jim Gordon, who tells him the spores are all ready and gets cut off by Batman, telling everyone to get back now. "Alfred, max charge. But sir, the spores get out, everyone dies. Do it." A face mask then goes around the Batman's mouth, protecting him from spores, and an explosive electric shock shoots out all around our hero, destroying any remaining spores. We then jump to Bruce Wayne, keeping up the constant training for his night activities, while Lucius Fox tells him that usually when it's 137 degrees out, tradition dictates the meeting takes place inside. Bruce tells him, "Well, you know me, I've never been one for tradition." We then see Bruce and the young man that Alfred answered the front door for, looking at a much older looking Calendar Man. Bruce goes on to explain to him that Julian Day, the Calendar Man's real name, dies every winter, molts his skin, and is reborn a young man. He's speeding up the seasons with some hidden mechanism, meaning there must be more spores hidden throughout the city. We need to go. The young man tells Bruce he has something he needs to ask. What is he doing here? Bruce tells him that's up to him. The young man tells him that he has no clue because with his parents, Batman tells him until a way is found to make them better that he can stay with him. The man refuses the offer, telling him he's fine on his own, as Duke and as Robin. Batman tells him he's not training to be Robin. He's trying something else. Duke says if he's not here to be Robin, then why am I here? Batman tells him, "Like I said, something new." Duke then states after a brief pause that Bruce has got his attention. I really like this part because Batman, right after that conversation, just tells Duke Thomas that he needs him to count. Because Bruce is about to dive into a frozen body of water and has about 4 minutes to find the mechanical device hidden by Day before his heart can't take the cold of the water. If he doesn't find said device, it will become spring again, releasing the hidden spores that Batman referenced earlier. They then get past the 4-minute mark, with Duke Thomas telling Batman to get out of there, or he's going to die. "You can't do it. You can't do it. It's done." And then we cut to Calendar Man, and he is molting. That's just like Batman said. He is basically a snake man, but a calendar. Changing of the seasons. This is a great scene of Bruce really showing he is unbreakable. His spirit anyways. In this scene, Duke asks Bruce, "How do you beat something like that?" And Bruce tells him it's easy. They just show up better every time too. And then Mr. Thomas pauses and tells Bruce, "You're crazy. You know that, right?" We all know it, but Bruce, he flat out admits it. We then see Alfred near the two, dropping 2 halves of an avocado down a hole in the ground, which lands on a rock, wakes up one bat, then a few, then all the batses. And this has been a DC Saturday with Timmy from N.O.P.E. Sorry the story kind of took a dip towards the end there. It's not the most dramatic ending, but I mean, we're going to keep going. I'm sure it gets really, really good. I really liked how they used Calendar Man. He's not really a huge, like, A-list villain like Lex or Doomsday. Well, I guess now there's a lot more due to the popularity of the WB type series. I feel like something is going on with Alfred. Remember, this is me also catching up with DC. I haven't read comics in a while, so if you know something, don't be the one who spoils it for everyone else. Just be courteous. That's all we ask. We are planning on having one of these out every Saturday. Next week, in the order that they were put out there, I guess, it'd be Green Arrow next, so please like, share, subscribe, and now I guess the bell thing next to the subscribe button. That helps you see all of our videos. So go check them out. Thanks for watching.